Welcome to CMA Administrative Knowledge Practice Test, 50 questions. Pass your CMA exam 2026. Let's begin. Question 1. Which practice involves an insurance company working with other plans to determine payment when a patient has multiple policies? Here are your options. Option A, capitation. Option B, coinsurance. Option C, third-party payment. Option D, coordination of benefits. Explanation. Coordination of benefits ensures that the primary carrier pays first before the secondary carrier determines its payment based on the remaining balance. Question 2. What is the term for recording financial transactions in a bookkeeping or accounting system? Here are your options. Option A, ledger keeping. Option B, super billing. Option C, posting. Option D, preparing the trial balance. Explanation. Posting is the process of recording or copying an amount from a journal or day sheet onto a ledger card. Question 3. Which scheduling technique determines the number of patients per hour by dividing the hour by the average visit length? Here are your options. Option A, double booking. Option B, cluster scheduling. Option C, time-specified scheduling. Option D, wave scheduling. Explanation. Wave scheduling helps keep the office on track by dividing the hour by the average length of a patient visit. Question 4. Which filing step ensures that authorized individuals have taken action on a document before it is stored? Here are your options. Option A, releasing. Option B, indexing. Option C, conditioning. Option D, sorting. Explanation. Inspecting and releasing a document ensures that all necessary actions have been completed before it is filed. Question 5. What is another name for a reminder file used to track tasks that must be completed? Here are your options. Option A, tickler file. Option B, supplemental file. Option C, retained file. Option D, inactive file. Explanation. A tickler file serves as a reminder for work that needs to be completed by a specific date. Question 6. Which statement regarding the HITECH Act of 2009 is not true? Here are your options. Option A, it establishes financial incentives for AIR adoption. Option B, it establishes a single AIR software system for all providers. Option C, providers must show meaningful use to receive payments. Option D, a goal of AIRs is to improve American health. Explanation. The HITECH Act does not mandate a single software system, many different vendors provide AIR solutions. Question 7. What term describes the portion of a salary held back for paying government taxes? Here are your options. Option A, W-4 form. Option B, FUTA. Option C, withholding. Option D, annual tax return. Explanation. Withholding is the amount taken from a paycheck to cover government taxes or employee benefits. Question 8. In a block format letter, what punctuation mark follows the salutation? Here are your options. Option A, comma. Option B, dash. Option C, colon. Option D, semicolon. Explanation. In formal block format business letters, the salutation is always followed by a colon. Question 9. What is a common concern among providers regarding the use of AIRs during patient encounters? Here are your options. Option A, it is impersonal. Option B, it interferes with patient communication. Option C, it is considered busy work. Option D, they prefer handwritten notes. Explanation. Many clinicians feel that data entry during an exam creates a barrier between them and the patient. Question 10. What are the dimensions of a standard number 10 business envelope? Here are your options. Option A, 4 and x 9 inches. Option B, 3.5 and x 8.5 inches. Option C, 4.5 and x 9.5 inches. Option D, 5.5 and x 9.5 inches. Explanation. The standard size for a business envelope, known as a number 10, is 4.5 inches by 9.5 inches. Question 11. Which statement best describes accounts receivable aging? Here are your options. Option A. The physician must collect receivables on time. Option B. It is unnecessary in small offices. Option C. It is a tool to show the status of each account. Option D. It involves writing off accounts over 1 year old. Explanation. Account aging is a method used to identify how long specific accounts have been overdue. Question 12. Which system is commonly used in emergency centers but not in private practices? Here are your options. Option A. Modified wave scheduling. Option B. Double booking. Option C. Open hour scheduling. Option D. Cluster scheduling. Explanation. Open hour scheduling allows patients to arrive at their convenience, which is standard for emergency care. Question 13. When should appointments that require more time be scheduled? Here are your options. Option A. At the beginning of the hour. Option B. Never. Option C. At the end of the hour. Option D. During a 10-minute slot. Explanation. Scheduling longer appointments at the start of the hour provides a buffer to help the office stay on schedule. Question 14. To ensure a tickler file works effectively, what must be done? Here are your options. Option A. Keep it in file folders. Option B. Locate it in a secure area. Option C. Check it frequently. Option D. Organize it into weekly files. Explanation. A tickler file is only effective if it is checked frequently so that paperwork is moved into charts on time. Question 15. Which statement is most appropriate when requesting a copayment at check-in? Here are your options. Option A. You have a $30 copay, we can discuss it at checkout. Option B. You have a $30 copay, would you like to mail it? Option C. You have a $30 copay, how would you like to pay that? Option D. Do you know if you have a copayment? Explanation. Asking how the patient would like to pay clearly implies that payment is expected at the time of the visit. Question 16. Which activities should be integrated into an effective electronic management system? Here are your options. Option A. Patient scheduling. Option B. Patient billing. Option C. Inventory management. Option D. All of the above. Explanation. A well-integrated system handles clinical tasks, scheduling, billing, and inventory tracking. Question 17. What type of document is a spreadsheet considered? Here are your options. Option A. Worksheet. Option B. Hardware. Option C. Patient list. Option D. Cover letter. Explanation. A spreadsheet is a digital worksheet used to organize and analyze various types of information. Question 18. According to the USPS, what is the weight limit for first-class mail? Here are your options. Option A. Items over 13 ounces. Option B. Newspapers only. Option C. Items 13 ounces or less. Option D. All bulk mail. Explanation. First-class mail is defined by the U.S. Postal Service as any item weighing 13 ounces or less. Question 19. What is the most important issue to consider in written business communication? Here are your options. Option A. Lack of body language. Option B. Transmission speed. Option C. Formatting. Option D. Legal and ethical issues. Explanation. While grammar and format matter, legal and ethical considerations are the most critical factors in professional writing. Question 20. Which of the following is not a model for a managed care organization? Here are your options. Option A. Integrated delivery system. Option B. Health maintenance organization. Option C. Preferred provider organization. Option D. Double entry system. Explanation. A double entry system is a bookkeeping method, not a model for managed healthcare. Question 21. The federal government offered incentives to support which part of AIR implementation? Here are your options. Option A. Software selection. Option B. Planning. Option C. Staff training. Option D. Cost of purchase or lease. Explanation. The Meaningful Use program provided reimbursements to help offset the costs of purchasing or leasing AIR systems. Question 22. What is a key strategy for maintaining the security and integrity of an AIR? Here are your options. Option A. Password secured sign-on for each user. Option B. Limiting access to physicians only. Option C. Using a single sign-on for the whole team. Option D. Keeping devices out of patient sight. Explanation. Individual password-protected logons ensure that only authorized staff can access records and provide an audit trail. Question 23. When revising a policies and procedures manual, what should the medical assistant do first? Here are your options. Option A. Talk to fellow employees. Option B. Choose a color for the manual. Option C. Decide on a format. Option D. Consult the healthcare provider. Explanation. The healthcare provider must always be consulted first to establish the desired policies for the office. Question 24. What is the term for leaving large, unused gaps in a physician's schedule? Here are your options. Option A. Underbooking. Option B. Overbooking. Option C. Clustering. Option D. Wave scheduling. Explanation. Underbooking occurs when gaps are left in the schedule, resulting in wasted time for the doctor and staff. Question 25. What is the correct alphabetical filing order for the name Annis K. Strong Morse, Mrs. Adam H. Morse? Here are your options. Option A. Annis K. Strong Morse. Option B. Strong Morse, Annis K. Option C. Morse, Mrs. Adam H. Option D. Morse, Annis Strong. Explanation. In alphabetical filing, hyphenated last names are treated as one unit, followed by the first name and middle initial. Question 26. What should a medical assistant do if a patient misses an appointment? Here are your options. Option A. Document the no-show in the chart. Option B. Charge the patient immediately. Option C. Refuse to reschedule the patient. Option D. Erase the appointment. Explanation. A medical chart is a legal document. All no-shows must be recorded to track patient compliance and for legal protection. Question 27. Where must referrals to outside specialists be documented? Here are your options. Option A. Appointment calendar. Option B. Data entry log. Option C. Medical records. Option D. Claim report. Explanation. All referral information must be officially documented within the patient's medical records. Question 28. Which of the following describes a trial balance? Here are your options. Option A. A daily summary. Option B. A method for checking account accuracy. Option C. An accounting system. Option D. Accrual accounting. Explanation. A trial balance is a specific bookkeeping tool used to ensure that all financial accounts are accurate. Question 29. Which information is a new patient not required to provide? Here are your options. Option A. Social Security number. Option B. Annual income. Option C. Marital status. Option D. Occupation. Explanation. While demographics and insurance info are required, a patient does not need to disclose their income to receive care. Question 30. For a medical office to run smoothly, what is required of every employee? Here are your options. Option A. Help write the manual. Option B. Know where the manual is kept. Option C. Read the policies and procedures manual. Option D. Give patients copies of the manual. Explanation. It is essential for every employee to read the policies and procedures manual to understand office operations. Question 31. Which insurance carriers should be entered into the office database? Here are your options. Option A. All existing carriers. Option B. Only those the physician accepts. Option C. Medicare and Medicaid only. Option D. The most popular carriers. Explanation. To maintain efficiency, the database should only include insurance carriers that the physician has agreed to accept. Question 32. How often should checks and cash be deposited by a medical practice? Here are your options. Option A. Daily. Option B. Bi-weekly. Option C. Weekly. Option D. Monthly. Explanation. Depositing funds daily prevents large amounts of money from sitting in the office and simplifies bank reconciliation. Question 33. In which scheduling system do patients arrive at their convenience and get seen in the order they arrive? Here are your options. Option A. Open hours. Option B. Time specified. Option C. Waive. Option D. Double booking. Explanation. Open hour scheduling operates on a first come, first served basis, unless there is a medical emergency. Question 34. Which statement about workers' compensation is not true? Here are your options. Option A. The injury must originate on the job. Option B. Unrelated injuries are not covered. Option C. Disability benefits may apply. Option D. The patient can see any doctor of their choice. Explanation. Under workers' compensation, the employer typically directs the patient to a specific healthcare provider for treatment. Question 35. What does the acronym SOAP refer to in a medical context? Here are your options. Option A. A cleaning protocol. Option B. A filing system. Option C. A method of medical documentation. Option D. A phone protocol. Explanation. SOAP stands for Subjective, Objective, Assessment, and Plan, which is a standard format for medical charting. Question 36. What should a medical assistant do if a word is unclear during transcription? Here are your options. Option A. Guess the word and insert it. Option B. Stop transcribing immediately. Option C. Leave a blank space and note it for the provider. Option D. Reword the sentence. Explanation. Accuracy is vital. If a word is unclear, leave a space and ask the provider to clarify it later. Question 37. What is cycle billing? Here are your options. Option A. Billing every 4 months. Option B. Billing by computer. Option C. Billing on the first of the month. Option D. Billing accounts alphabetically at different times. Explanation. Cycle billing involves dividing the patient database alphabetically and sending bills to different groups at different times. Question 38. What percentage of the allowable charge does Medicare Part B typically pay? Here are your options. Option A. 100%. Option B. 90%. Option C. 80%. Option D. 70%. Explanation. Medicare Part B generally covers 80% of the allowed amount, leaving the remaining 20% as the patient's responsibility. Question 39. Which of the following is appropriate to send to a patient via email? Here are your options. Option A. Diagnosis. Option B. Lab results. Option C. Follow-up clinical details. Option D. Appointment requests. Explanation. Appointment requests are not considered confidential clinical data and are safe to send via standard email. Question 40. What is the most important step to take before ending a scheduling call? Here are your options. Option A. Ask for directions. Option B. Say goodbye. Option C. Repeat the patient's name and phone number. Option D. Say thank you. Explanation. Confirming the name and contact details back to the caller is the best way to prevent scheduling errors. Question 41. Which item is the primary tool for facilitating communication among medical office staff? Here are your options. Option A. Tickler file. Option B. Medical records. Option C. Data entry system. Option D. Policies and procedures manual. Explanation. The Policies and Procedures Manual provides the standard operating instructions that all staff members follow. Question 42. How often should the Policies and Procedures Manual be updated? Here are your options. Option A. Every month. Option B. Every 6 months. Option C. Every year. Option D. Every 2 years. Explanation. To ensure compliance with changing laws and office practices, the manual should be reviewed and updated annually. Question 43. What is the first step in preparing business correspondence? Here are your options. Option A. Start writing the draft. Option B. Organize the key points to be addressed. Option C. Select simple language. Option D. Choose a letter format. Explanation. Organizing your thoughts and key points first ensures that the final letter is complete and logically structured. Question 44. What is the term for deliberately using a higher level code to increase insurance reimbursement? Here are your options. Option A. Dirty claims. Option B. Bundling. Option C. Super billing. Option D. Upcoding. Explanation. Upcoding is an unethical and illegal practice where codes are manipulated to claim a higher payment than earned. Question 45. What must a medical assistant obtain before scheduling a patient with a specialist? Here are your options. Option A. A physician's order for the exact procedure. Option B. Convenient times from the patient. Option C. Permission from the patient to call. Option D. The specialist's home phone number. Explanation. A specific order from the referring physician is required to ensure the correct procedure is authorized and scheduled. Question 46. What is the term for converting diseases and procedures into numerical designations? Here are your options. Option A. Coding. Option B. Claims. Option C. Subrogation. Option D. Super billing. Explanation. Coding is the process of translating medical descriptions into standardized numbers for insurance billing. Question 47. Medicare is a federal insurance program primarily for which group? Here are your options. Option A. Children of deceased veterans. Option B. The blind under age 40. Option C. The financially indigent. Option D. Individuals aged 65 and older. Explanation. Medicare is an entitlement program for those 65 and older, as well as certain individuals with disabilities or specific diseases. Question 48. Which choice best describes time-specified scheduling? Here are your options. Option A. Patients arrive at the top of the hour. Option B. Appointments are double-booked. Option C. Appointments are made at regular, fixed intervals. Option D. Patients are seen first come, first served. Explanation. Time-specified scheduling is defined by appointments being set for specific durations at regular intervals throughout the day. Question 49. What is a limitation for patients using patient portals? Here are your options. Option A. They cannot request appointments. Option B. They cannot edit their own medical records. Option C. They are not empowered to track health. Option D. Providers cannot message them. Explanation. While portals allow patients to view data and message providers, they do not have the authority to edit clinical documentation. Question 50. Which postal class is used for sending a monthly office newsletter? Here are your options. Option A, first class. Option B, second class. Option C, third class. Option D, priority mail. Explanation. Second-class mail is the standard classification for authorized periodicals, such as newsletters and magazines.